Another one of my favorite character-driven stories is The Goldfinch. Oh, and if I should give Cersei a rating, I would give her a major, huge 4.7 out of 5 stars. 4.7, very exact. Maybe a 4.6. Maybe maybe it's because I'm overly excited, but the prose and the metaphors in this book really make it makes it really cool read. So yeah, I would say it deserves a 4.7 out of 5 stars. All right. The Goldfinch. Now, this is my second 5-star review on this channel, and it's not even getting its own video because I read this book like a billion years ago, right? But either way, still very good. The Goldfinch highlights our main character. It's a sort of coming of age book, but it's coming of age in just this crazy way, right? You have our main character, I forget his. Oh no. What's this main character's name again? Anyways, he's a young boy, and he's on a trip to the museum with his mother. And in the museum, it's an art museum, and they are an art studio or whatever, and they are looking at beautiful art, and his mom takes him and shows him this painting, and it's the painting of a goldfinch, right? And in the midst of that, there's a bomb that goes off, and his mother dies. His mother dies. And so the story of this young kid starts to take off from there. His world, his standard of living is uprooted, and then he starts to go off from there. Now, in the midst of all of that, he accidentally takes the painting of the goldfinch from the museum, and he takes it home. He puts it in his bag because it is small enough to be in his bag, and he takes it home. Now, in the midst of, he's living with family, friends, and so on, or what have you, and then he listens to the news, and he finds out that people are going to prison for some of the paintings that they have stolen from the museum. And now he's a kid, and he's like, I don't want to go to prison. So he keeps hiding this painting until he gets to his father. And then he goes and lives with his father, and then he's growing and he's learning. And again, we have this whole idea of destiny and destination. This character is on a path towards this particular event in his life, and all these past things are building up to go to this event. So he's living with friends, he's living with his father. His father is completely open. His father got this crazy life. He learns how I don't want to spoil that. This is one of those books. I remember I got to a certain point in the book where I was shouting at the top of my lungs because the author had built up this character, and the character's mind, because again, his character is character based. It doesn't have a plot or major plot or what have you. So you know how the character thinks, you know his personality, you know what he's going through, you know exactly everything about him. So when this major situation happens in his life, and I'll spoil this part where he gets married to one of his best friends. He gets married to her, and she does him some wrongs. And you know what kind of guy he is, because the author had built this complete portrait in your mind of this character until it gets to this point. And it blew my mind when I got to this level in this kid's life and this was happening to him. So it was just a fantastic read. I would say this is definitely one of my favorite books, and definitely worth a 5 out of 5 star. Another 5-star review right next to Rage of Dragons. And so the last book in my review of character-driven books tonight is Dune. All right, so I don't know if